Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and this is what I hope is the greatest story ever told. So, it won't be, but I'll do my best. Anyway, maybe 6 months back, I'm doing Painkiller already, and it's like midnight, 1 a.m., something like that. We wrap up the show, and my wife knocks on the door to the man cave. And she's like, Woody, there's somebody in the yard. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, there's people in the yard, dressed in black, like scurrying around, hiding in the trees. And I'm like, oh no, no, no. So I pull back the window shade, and I look, and our front yard has this like oversized oak tree, and it's big enough to like hide behind and stuff. And there's two men behind this oak tree that I can spot from above. And one of them like briefly turns his flashlight on and off, like just for a second. But without a doubt, I've identified that there are people indeed like hiding in my yard, in my like around my home in real life. So I grab my shotgun and I head down the stairs. And as I'm heading down the stairs, like I guess the people outside had realized like, oh, the gig is up. We've been spotted. We need to, to face them at the front door. And, I'm turning the lights on and stuff, and they see what there's activity in the house. And as I head down the front stairs with my shotgun, Remington 870 piece of crap, don't buy one. They wanted me to fix it myself, and it didn't work. So, but I headed down the front stairs, and they're like, put the gun down! And I say, who the fuck are you? Because, I don't know at this point. Like, I thought they were robbers. But, here I am headed downstairs with the shotgun ready to meet whoever it is creeping around in my yard. And they identify themselves. They're like, it's the SWAT team! I'm like, oh, fuck. So, I put the shotgun down on the stairs and I approach the front door unarmed, which sucks, but whatever. It's the police, you do that. So, I can see they're like on either side of my front door, there's these windows and you can see in and out. And they have these like typical like American riot shield police helmet things on. And they've got like a riot shield from Modern Warfare 2 and they're peeking between the helmet and the shield. And, they're like, open the door. And I'm like, I don't know, because like at this point I'm like feeling my rights, and they eventually convinced me to open the door. So I open the door, and it's me and my wife, like 5-6 feet behind me, and they're like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know, what's going on with you? And they're like, are your kids here? And I'm like, yes, they're asleep in bed. So we have to rustle the kids, and my wife and I and the two kids get out of the house, they're like in pajamas and stuff, in the neighbor's yard, and the neighbor's lights are like popping on around and stuff, and while we go to the neighbor's driveway, actually, the SWAT team like rushes in the house, like in formation, like riot shields first, armed people second, and they're going through the house. And what's happening is they're going from room to room looking for dead bodies. That's what they're up to. And as we came back, you could see like they had checked all the kitchen cabinets, and in the attic they had like rustled stuff to make sure that there wasn't a like dead body hidden under the Christmas tree or whatever. And while they're doing that, checking out the house, we're hearing the story of what went on. So they had been in my yard for an hour and a half, just casing the house. Casing means like checking the activity inside to watch what's going on. And there they are, like ninjas, hiding behind trees and under bushes and stuff, watching what's happening in the house. And someone had called the SWAT team and said that I had murdered my wife and I had murdered a kid, and that I was going to murder her too if they didn't get there fast, bust through the door, and rescue them. So the SWAT team assembled, parked 2 blocks away, and rustled through and then started hiding in my house, or not in my house, but in my yard, watching us. And at some point, like some of the police had their suspicions that it wasn't really a hostage situation, and at some point, someone like got up, used the washroom, and went back to bed. And they're like, that's not normal riot. That's not normal hostage behavior. This seems more like a regular family going to sleep than some psycho killing people and stuff. And they didn't hear any gunshots, etc. So they explained to us that was the call, and then like halfway through their casing period, they called again. But this time it wasn't a call. They used the AT&T relay service. So if you don't know, there's something called the AT&T relay service for hearing impaired people, where they can type to them, and then the people from AT&T speak to 911 on your behalf, or anybody. So they used that, and they claimed to be, I guess, a third fictitious kid. And they said, oh no, they killed the other one. I'm the only one left. You have to bust through the door and rescue me. And it turns out the ultimate goal of these swatters, I'm told, is to have them like bust through the door and drag you off camera. Now, my show was long over at this point, but that was what they were going for. They would just love to see the police like grab me by my shoulders and pull me off the show. So I don't know what's going on at this point or what's happening, and it takes me a little while. Maybe I'm sleepy, and it dawns on me like, oh, right, I am what my wife describes as a minor league internet celebrity. And I'm like, it's probably a fan or a hater or just somewhere in between trying to entertain themselves, and they swatted me. So that's the deal. So that just about wraps up the first half. There is a second part of this story. But, we got swatted. The police interviewed us for a little while. They deposed us, and we went to bed a few hours later. But then they kept it up, and that's where the second half will come through. I'll do that video next.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a like. I'll put up part 2 tomorrow. If you're new around here, you can subscribe, and then you'll catch all future videos. 2 videos you may have missed. The top one is about the latest patch that came out on March 13th for Modern Warfare 3. And the bottom one is something new that I did. It's kind of this like educational type thing about debt. And I was worried it wouldn't go over well, but it went over super well. And you guys asked me, hey, make a whole new channel about it, make this a series, etc. So you can check it out for yourself, see if you like it. Surprise video on the right, links in the description for t-shirts, Facebook, and Twitter. And have a good day.